Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV. The joy and the pain, we know all about it. But Walsall have triumphed finally against Stockport after being battered twice. We finally managed to get one over on you. We've got Craig again. So thanks very much for coming on, Craig. It is tough. It is tough. I know Stockport were quite depleted. Missing Fraser Horsfall, of course. How did you see the game?
I think we got what we deserved, really. I thought we were very poor for the first hour. I thought after maybe half an hour to go, we got ourselves back into it, made a few changes. I thought we'd done to you what you did to us first time round. I thought we'd got away with it, but that 6 minutes of injury time, we just absolutely peppered us. Yeah. And in the end, we got. I think the result is fair.
Paddy Madden's, that was some strike to get you back in, wasn't he?
Yeah, but then he does what he does at the other end, and he might as well have not bothered putting us back in the game. To be fair, I'm just glad we've not got a replay. I'm just glad there's no.
Yeah, we were saying that it's like a draw. That's the last thing anybody wants with all the games and fixture congestion and that sort of stuff. Very clever of Stockport to give Walsall more games to play so they can tire us out.
Well, we've just been saying that in the pub. There's obviously you're still in it. We're hoping Stevenage can do Villa, so that's an extra game for them to play, and all the rest. Just you guys keep getting as far as you possibly can, and we'll just try and knock some points off in the league.
Well, Stockport are definitely going to have a say in the playoff race. I know you've got a few injuries at the moment, but I know Stockport are going to be coming back strong and going to be up there challenging. You've got a very tough February. Hopefully, you can get your players fit and cause some damage to some of those teams up and around the top.
Yeah, I just can't believe how much one player makes a difference. Horsfall, that last 6 minutes doesn't happen if Horsfall plays, because the first corner it doesn't go out for a corner again. It's out of play. Up the field, he just gets us out. That last 6 minutes doesn't happen if he's playing.
Well, if we just sort of retrace a little bit, right at the very start, Douglas James Taylor had a perfect opportunity to start the scoring. And why he didn't lash that in? He tried to just tickle it over the line. Why he didn't sort of put his foot through that and thrash it into the top of the net? So that was sort of a disappointing one. I think as the game went on, I think Walsall started the strongest, and then Stockport sort of really got into it big style. Yeah. So when we took the lead, that was sort of a real boost, obviously. Danny Johnson done absolutely nothing up at that point. But it was a great strike, and the keeper got both hands to it. He should have done better with that, really, I think.
Yeah, so from our point of view, we're saying that's poor. That's poor keeping that.
A bit disappointing.
He should be saving that every day of the week. But on the flip side, he's probably saved two certainties from you guys in the first half.
Yeah,
we're looking at half time thinking, wow, we should be dead and buried already. We should be 2-0 down. So
well, that the Douglas James Taylor miss, that was really a good save from the keeper.
Yeah,
and
that was in the first couple.
Yeah, that was sort of about 3 or 4 minutes in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So that was a tough one. Then Walsall thought they were going to see it out, and then of course Paddy Madden's comes on. Thought you'd got a penalty with a handball. Oliver Evans has made a comment on there. I think VAR would probably give that, but I mean this is sort of League Two ref.
I thought he weren't a great ref. I don't think he was a great ref for either team, to be fair.
Well, he was the same ref for our 1-1, wasn't he?
He was,
the same guy, Kitchen,
Yeah.
I think for the handball, he was very close. The guy, and his arm was out, but I mean, he was very close to it, so I can understand why it wasn't given. There was quite a few sort of penalty shouts, sort of in and around both boxes, really. And then, so when Paddy Madden equalised, it was like, oh, blew me neck. And then the guy that we brought on, the I've forgotten his name now, Robbie Wilmot. His balls into the box were excellent.
Yeah.
Like you say, peppering the goal. They were all pretty much Robbie Wilmot popping that ball right inside the box on each corners. We haven't had that kind of delivery we just haven't.
Yeah.
We've got a player who's a young player coming through who's got very good on dead ball situations, Ronan Mayer, but he's only just gone 18. So he's sort of not quite into the first team just yet, but he's sort of on the fringes. But that Robbie Wilmot, the balls he was putting in. If we had Kyle Wootton, we'd have got a few more there.
Well,
and then of course when DJ went off, and then you equalised. It was like, blooming heck, where's our strikers?
Well, Wootton got our man of the match today. He got our sponsors man of the match, and we were sat there, we're thinking, don't know how he's got that. But I struggled to give it to anyone, to be fair.
Well, it was the opposite for Walsall because we just couldn't. We were on our post-match reaction. Me and Stephen, we were really struggling. I think I changed my mind. I'll give it Tom Knowles to start with, and then change my mind and give it Owen Evans because he made some excellent saves from you guys as well.
Yeah, he's a good keeper. When we were at your place, he kept you in it, didn't he? First half. He's a good keeper. I do like him.
He has had some criticism, but he's come good the last few weeks, especially. He's made some very good saves against Mansfield. He was a couple of worldies really against Mansfield, sort of keep us in there. So it's exhausting now, isn't it? The cup football is mad, isn't it? Like the league stuff's crazy, but the cup football is like never say die, throw it all in, last few minutes, bomb it in the box. And of course, when you equalised, I expected that to be Stockport peppering us, but it was Walsall peppering you, which was a surprise.
Yeah, we were surprised. We were surprised that I thought we'd have slowed it down, to be honest with you. I mean, at the time when we equalised, for me it was against the run of play.
Yeah.
And I thought we've done well here to nick a draw. Let's get some players back fit. Let's get back to your place and let's see what we can do from there. I'm surprised that they were all eager to get the game back going. The only one that wasn't was Madden. Madden took his time to get back into your half of the kickoff.
Yeah.
Thought that's a mistake, that, and obviously it proved to be that way.
What was frustrating for me was how easily you guys were getting crosses in. It's like we couldn't stop any crosses; they were just flying in. And then, of course, last 6 minutes or so, it was Walsall was doing that to you. So it's
before Madden came on as well, we had that the Tanto chance, and he missed him about 2 minutes out. I could not believe he'd missed that.
Yeah.
That was easier to score than miss, but
we have players that can, we all have players that can do that, don't we? So obviously for Walsall, the reward round 4 home to Leicester. That's perfect for us because Leicester's quite local, reasonably local to us, so that'll be a good following. Obviously the money from that and the gate receipts from when Leicester come to town, that'll really help us and funds-wise, I think.
We had Leicester in the EFL Cup at our place, so we're not actually too disappointed with not being in the hat for the next round because it is Leicester. If it was a Liverpool, then we'd have been a bit disappointed, but we played Leicester this year, so we'll let you have a go.
That's very kind of you. That's very kind. And I know it's all part of the Stockport plan to try and get Walsall having too many games to play. That's what it is.
I don't think there is much of a plan at the minute. I think it's just get as many back fit as possible.
Well, that's it. I think getting the players back fit. But I mean, you've got the Stretton, isn't it? The new striker you've got as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So you got plenty more players about. Walsall need to bring some players in now because we are on the edge. We are on the edge of playoffs. It's sort of to sort of keep that going and sort of get a playoff finish, or even push for third, which is perhaps. Stevenage won last minute. I've just had a Walsall till I die.
Happy days. That's what
I knew Stevie. I guessed Stevenage were going to get a result there.
He's done a cracking job there, Evans, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Evans has done a
ridiculous job. Stevenage, blaming neck. I knew they were going to beat the Villa, and then Villa took the lead, hadn't they? It's the FA Cup. It's mental, isn't it?
It's all coming together. It's all coming together. The plan.
Yeah. That's it. We need to wear Stevenage out so they fade away, don't we?
Yeah, that's the one.
Anyway, it's been thanks for coming back on. I know it's some people shy away when they get beat, and fair play to you for sort of standing up. And what we didn't last time, you showed me the shed, but that was after we'd gone offline. So just for everybody watching, this is Craig's shed where he goes to have his break. It's like a club shop. Just that's quality, that is, mate. That's quality. Champions. I tell you, that's fair play. I've my main thing is this one. This is a Walsall top from 1982, and it's got all the players' signatures and that sort of stuff.
I weren't even born then.
You weren't even born then. Oh dear. Fantastic. Well, anyway, good luck for the season. Make sure you beat all those teams that are up there by us.
Yeah.
It's not a shed, it's a county shrine, says Justin.
Yeah.
That's good, that is. Obviously the handball was a good one. I'm just looking through the comments. You're on the up, Stockport. Good times ahead for you. Yeah, so that's good. I think you're definitely a team that are on the up.
You never know. We might meet each other again for a fourth time this season if things work out well.
Playoff final.
Yeah, the grudge match, the decider.
The grudge match. Hopefully, if we could snatch third, that would be great. But I mean, at the start of the season, it'd be a good season for us if we finish top 10.
Yeah,
and so again, that stands really. If we get into the top 7, that would be awesome. And if we can get to promotion back to League One, that would be sort of like awesome, fantastic.
We'll try and do you a favour starting Saturday then by beating Northampton.
Yeah, beat Northampton, knock them down a bit. Yeah, that's a good one. Nice one. Cheers, buddy, Craig. Thanks again for coming on. Appreciate it.
Take care. Bye.
Cheers, mate. Love it. Happy days.